Hey guys, Nolan here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create what's called a lookalike audience and then explain what they are and how they work. So, what you have to do is under all tools, you go over to audiences, right? And you guys saw these audiences in the last video. And so let's create the lookalike audience first, and then I'll explain what it is. So I've already created one for the application page. It's right here, and the webinar page. It's right here. So what I'm going to do is create one for this blog page. So what you're going to do once you have once you have enough people and it says that it's ready, then you can click on it and under actions, you can go to create lookalike. And Facebook changes this all the time. So what you're going to want to do, it might not be exactly right here, but you're just going to create a lookalike audience from this custom audience. And then it's going to ask you for the location. And this is like the country that you want your custom audience to be comprised of, right? So obviously we're going to want to do United States. And then the audience size. So and this is based off a percentage. So there's 220 million people in the United States that are on Facebook, which is roughly 2/3. Okay, so if you do a 1% lookalike audience, it's going to take 1% of the size of that country that's on Facebook, right? So obviously 1% of 220 million is 2.2 million. So it's going to create an audience of 2.2 million people that are very similar. They have similar interests, age, gender, demographics to the people that are in this custom audience. And it's actually going to be the top 1% of that country that is most like that audience. Okay. And if you wanted to do a 2%, it's 2% of that country that's most like the people that are in your custom audience. Okay. And so I create 2% lookalikes just because I plan on running these ads for a long ass time, and I don't want it to get saturated at all. And I think 2% is fine. And Facebook, once you click create audience, Facebook has this advanced algorithm that they don't just release to the public of how they create this audience. So basically, they're searching through the entire U.S. and they're getting the top 2%, which is 4.3 million people that have similar, that they take a look at the people that have been to this page. They say, okay, is it male or female? What kind of interests do they have, right? They're looking into ways to make money. So are they financially savvy? Do they read Robert Kiyosaki books? Have they liked the ClickFunnels page, right? Russell Brunson. Are they into sales with Grant Cardone? Are they into social media, marketing and stuff like that with Ty Lopez and Gary Vee? And they'll find random interests that a lot of these people have in common. And what they'll do is that they'll make this audience of people that look. That's why they're called lookalikes. They look like these people, right? Where they're very similar. And then Facebook has a lot of other data on behaviors and life events. Are these people married? Are they homeowners? Do they spend a lot of money on Facebook? And they have so much data on these people that they're able to create these advanced audiences of people that are highly likely to purchase your product. So these take about a half an hour to create, sometimes an hour, sometimes less, sometimes more. And then the cool thing is you can actually share lookalike audiences with people. Okay. So like Wayne shared these audiences with me, and I shared this audience with Conrad, right? So here's what you guys have to do is you go into your business manager. If you want this audience, I want you guys to target this audience. Go into business manager, and under your ad account, you have this ID number right here. Under your black box ad account, copy that to your clipboard. Send that to me in a Facebook message and just say, you know, I want the goods, right? Or I want that lookalike audience, right? And I'll know exactly what you mean, right? You want that lookalike audience, you want to target it. So just copy this, send it to me in a Facebook message. Don't text it to me or don't anything like that because I need it on my computer. And here's what I do. I just go into audiences. As soon as I have your ID number, and come on. And so I go to black box. That's where all my audiences are. And here's how you share a lookalike audience is let's say I wanted to do this one right here. Under actions, I can do share, and I can just put your ID number in there right there, and then I can click share. It's not letting me do it because this is the same ID number as the ad account that already owns it. So I would just click share, and then all you guys would do is basically just refresh your audiences, and that lookalike audience will be in there. And then when you go in and you create your ad, and in the next video, you're just going to run it right to this lookalike audience. So that's how lookalike audiences work. You guys aren't going to be able to set one up right in the beginning because you have no custom audiences with data. But one thing you can do is you can send me your ID number. Make sure you do that. That way you can run an ad to that lookalike audience and start getting really good results right off the bat. So make sure you send me your ID number, and I'll see you guys in the next video.